Today I'm here in Hello Kitty Cafe to show you guys how you can get more popularity for your cafe. Having lots of popularity is very important to get more people in your cafe. The more popularity you have, the more customers will come to your cafe, and that can be very helpful for limited time props, for UGC tasks, and birthday wishes, since sometimes they do have the task to get a bunch of customers served, like this pom-pom purring UGC. You have to get 6,000 customers served at your coffee house. So if you have more popularity, you can get that done a lot faster. First, to even see how much popularity you have, you want to go outside of your cafe, and you can see it from your cafe board. So if you go to the right of your cafe, you can see it right here. You have this cute little cafe board. My popularity board says that I have 44,706 popularity. I have a lot of popularity. And if you walk up to the board, it'll even tell you all of the little things you can do to get popularity. So you have popularity decor, which gives me 24,000. So half of this is just from my popularity decor. I also have a lot for my light up parts and hosting parties. So these two ways are ones that will probably be a little harder for you guys to do, since I've gotten most of these from live streams and stuff from you guys visiting my cafe. But light up hearts do give you 10 popularity for each heart. So if you can get people inside of your cafe and ask them to give you hearts, that will be very, very helpful. It'll give you extra popularity, but also hosting parties will be very helpful as well. Anytime someone visits your cafe, you get 1 popularity just from them visiting your cafe. So I have 3,000 from just hosting parties. Popularity decor is going to be the easiest way to get popularity, and I'll show you guys all the popularity decor here in a second. But if you want to get light up hearts and hosting parties, then go up to these 2 character icon, and you can send out party invitations right here. You can click on anyone and send them out, and hopefully they'll come and visit your cafe and give you some extra popularity. Again, if anyone visits your cafe, you get 1 popularity from that. And you also want to go to settings and make sure that you have it on so anyone is allowed to visit. If you have this on at all times, more than likely people will come and visit your cafe randomly and hopefully will give you a heart. So sending out party invitations will be very helpful, and when they come and visit, you can ask them to give you a heart, or you can go over here to the chat and just ask someone to come and visit your cafe, and then you can visit their cafe and give them a heart and help them out as well. Those are kind of the harder ways to get popularity, since it's kind of like socializing and stuff, but the easiest way is actually the popularity decor. So we gotta go to the city for that. So you head off over here to the train station to go to the city. Once you're at the city, I would recommend going over here to the decor shop. It's an easy, fast way to travel there. And then you want to go to the right over here where all of this decor is at. All of this decor will give you a bunch of popularity. It'll give you about 20,000, maybe a little more than that. And there's also extra popularity furniture in the store too. This is just the first stuff that you want to buy. This is the easier furniture to get since it just costs coins. So I would start by doing this if you are a beginner, because you're going to need diamonds for the other decor. The blueprints that you start off doing will give you some of these decors. So more than likely, if you did all those blueprints, you probably have enough of these decor to give you quite a bit of popularity. But just in case, we'll go through all of them and I'll tell you exactly how many you need, because it says right here, this candy jar will give you 10 popularity points, but you can only get up to 20. So if I bought, well, I have 14 of them, it won't give me 140 popularity and only gives me 20 because I can only get up to 20 from this. So I have extras for extra decorations, not for extra popularity. So you need 2 of these candy jars to get the max amount of popularity. Same with the sink, you need 2 of these to get the max amount of popularity too. And you need 8 of the decor trees to get the max amount of popularity. And 4 of the newspaper racks to get the max amount. For the trash cans, you also need 4. For the teacups, you just need 2. For the grinder, you also just need 2. For the Hello Kitty statue, you also just need 2 of these as well. And you need 2 of the little twin star cakes and 2 of the plant racks. So if you buy all of that, you will have the max amount of popularity for all the Hello Kitty furniture. And now we gotta move on to the pom-pom stuff. This one is a little more expensive. There's also the chromey vanity too, and you need one of those to get the max amount of popularity. You need 4 of the sofas, you need 2 of the tables, you need 4 of the cactuses, and 4 of the floor lamps, 2 of the teacups, 2 of the trash cans, and 2 of the dessert decors. You also need 2 of the pom-pom statues, and you just need 1 of the photo chairs. You need 2 of the pom-pom cars, 1 of the pianos, and 2 of the fish tanks. Once you've bought in all of those, you will have all the max amount popularity for the pom-pom purring stuff. And now we gotta move on to the My Melody stuff. It gets a little more expensive from here. For the My Melody flower pot, you need 4 of those. You need 2 of the ice cream statues, and 2 of the flower pots, 4 of the floor lamps, 2 of the fireplaces, 2 of the goldfish bowls. You also need 2 of the shell decors, and 2 of the My Melody statues, 4 of the sofas, 2 of the tables, and 1 of the small pond decor, and 1 of the indoor rest areas. That's all of the My Melody stuff. And now it's gonna get even more expensive from here. We gotta go to the back over here where the Kiki and Lala stuff. This is where it gets super, super expensive. I did a video about buying all the Kiki and Lala stuff on my alt account, and I ended up spending a lot of coins. I would recommend watching that if you want to see how many coins you're going to have to save up for all of this decor. We're going to start off big here with the rainbow lamps. You need 16 of these rainbow lamps to get the max amount of popularity. That is almost 1 million coins. That is insane. It is going to get really expensive. And then you need 6 of the rocking unicorns. Oh my gosh, they are so expensive. You need 4 of the magic cocoa decor, and you need 8 of the Lala chairs. You also need 8 of the flower pots, and 8 of these little twin star cake decors, 8 of these dessert carts, and then back here, the very expensive one, the statue. You need 4 of the little twin star statues, which is going to cost you over 4 million for just these statues. Then you need 4 of these little twin star tables, and then last but not least, you need 8 of these Kiki chairs, and that is all of the little twin star decors. Once you buy that, then you have all of the basic popularity furniture that only costs coins. Now the other stuff is going to cost diamonds, so you want to save up a lot of your diamonds. I do have a video about how to get more diamonds, and I would recommend watching that because, again, you're going to need a lot. You need to go upstairs to the exterior and go over here to the sweet party decor because this is where you're going to get the rest of your popularity. A lot of these items don't give you popularity, but there is a few in here like this keyboard and the drum set that do give you popularity. So I'll show you guys all of those. You need 2 of the pink keyboards, 2 of the pink drum sets, and you need 2 of the pink microphones. Like I said, they all cost diamonds, so you want to save up your diamonds. There's also this table that gives you popularity. You need 2 of these. And then over here is the corner sofa. This also gives you popularity. You're going to need 4 of these. And then in the back right here, the pink TV set, you need 2 of these. That is all of the stuff that give you popularity for the bottom. Now we have to go to the top of the sweet party decor area. There's a few more in here like this DJ set. You need 2 of these. You just need 1 of these pink stages. They do give you a lot of popularity, luckily. And there's also this wand over here. You need 2 of these as well. And also you need this. You just need 1 of them, luckily. It gives you 1,000 popularity, but it's kind of expensive. It is over 2,000 diamonds. So it's going to be a little expensive to buy all the sweet party stuff, but I would recommend buying all of it because it will give you a lot of popularity. Once you've bought in all these things, you should have over 20,000 popularity, and the rest you will have to get from interacting and getting hearts and throwing parties in your cafe. But that is all the furniture. That's the easiest way to get popularity is from the furniture. All the other furniture is just basic furniture. They They don't give you any special popularity or anything. So those are the furnitures that you do want to buy if you want to increase your popularity. But that is all the ways that you can increase your popularity for your cafe. Like I said, the only other ways to do that after your popularity furniture is your light up hearts and hosting parties. If you can get a lot of hearts and host a lot of parties, then you should be able to get quite a bit of popularity, but it might take you a while. This took me a while to get this many light up hearts if you're playing a lot and asking people to join, but more than likely it's going to take you a lot of time if you want a bunch of popularity. But that is all the ways, all the tips that I have for you guys. First, I would focus on those popularity furnitures because those are going to give you the most and they're the easiest since you just have to buy them. But if you have any tips or tricks, you can leave them down below in the comments. I hope this video was helpful and hopefully you can get some more popularity so you can get more customers in your cafe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video though. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys later. Bye!